Hi, welcome to the Shea Show online at Magic Shop online on Facebook and on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, we record these live on Facebook at the Magic Shop online and upload them later. So today we have a serious topic because I've done a lot of readings recently here for a lot of people, and apparently some people are angry because of the things that are said in the readings. So we're going to start out by explaining what tarot is, what these cards do. Okay, first of all, the main thing that you need to remember is that these cards are not Nostradamus. They are not predictive. They can tell you what the energy is that you're dealing with. They can tell you what the energies that are affecting you are, what energies are available for you to work with. But ultimately, just like everything else in life, the choice is yours. Okay, like I could tell you all day long, like we could look at these cards and you could ask me specifically. I mean, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. First of all, a reading for the collective energy or the universal energy that's affecting everyone. Hi, Kat. Oh yeah. So like I said, we're live. So if you're watching this later on YouTube, the thing is, when you're doing a reading and it's a universal energy reading, it's a collective. It means that the energy that we're talking about is available for everybody and it's affecting everybody. So how you apply that energy or how you react to that energy, that's your choice, and that's what makes the difference in everything. So let me say this: if we're doing a reading about your sign or your element, not everything in that is going to apply directly to you because you've made different choices and you're in a different place. People make decisions based on what they think is best for them and the people or the people around them at any given time when the opportunity presents itself. Okay, so I could tell you all day long that there's somebody who's thinking about you, who wants to hang out with you, or somebody that you would be a good match with, but that doesn't mean that they're going to choose you. I could tell you all day that you're not compatible, that signs aren't compatible. But there are people who I know who have been in relationships or married for 30 or 40 years to somebody whose sign is like one of the most incompatible signs in the zodiac with theirs. It's people's choices. You can't change who people love. You can't control who they love and don't love. You can't control any of that stuff, especially with a card that only tells you what the energy could be. Okay, like I can look at astrology all day long and I can tell you, well, this energy's this and this energy's that, and Saturn's in this and Venus is in that, and now there's a retrograde and there's all this other stuff. I could tell you that all day long, and that's fine, and you could feel those energies in your life, or maybe you can't because you're on a different path, or you're not awakened to those energies, or you're not receptive. There's a lot of different things that play into what happens with a reading. If I sit here and tell you, okay, this person that you love is going to that, or that you're infatuated with this person, you're cross-watching their stuff, you want to be with them, you love them, and or whatever, or you're having a problem with your relationship, y'all are breaking up and you don't want to break up, or you think they're cheating and you're watching, man, the energy could be there and they could still not be cheating. The energy could not be there and they might still be cheating, because people's choices, people don't make choices with energy usually. People who are out here trying to watch tarot readings and stuff like that and get that energy and be one with that energy, 99% of other people aren't doing that. Okay, I mean, they're just making decisions based on what they feel and what they think, and they are blind. They are asleep. They're sleepwalking to all this energy and stuff that you and I are talking about. That's why it's so important whenever you come to see a reading. It's like I said yesterday, I think it was to the Leo reading, because the Leo reading was just really crazy. I rarely get readings like that. And so like I was saying, if you were looking for the information and you got brought to this page, you're seeing it for a reason. If you believe at all in the whole tarot card thing, if you believe enough to be looking it up and watching them, then you got to believe in the energy that and you got to believe that you're here watching it for a reason, because you're supposed to see it, right? Okay, so I think what's happening to people is that they're watching these readings, and I'm telling you what's going on, and they're getting pissed because they're getting called out, or they're getting pissed because they don't like the answer. Well, guess what? This reading could change tomorrow. It could change tomorrow. Like, I could tell you, don't do this, or do this, or you've got all these options available to you. The best choice to pick what looks like this one, right? So you go and you're like, man, screw her. I'm going to go pick what I don't do whatever I want to do. She's stupid. She's just telling me that because that's what she wants from me. Yeah, because like, I know everybody that I read to. There's not like a bazillion other people that aren't watching the videos here and on YouTube that I don't even know you in your life, but I'm making these choices for you. I took these cards and I used my magic to spit some cards out so that you could see what I wanted you to see. No, it doesn't work like that. And it's really, really fucking insulting too, because like when you're a reader, I mean, unless you're just a charlatan and somebody who's out to scam people for money, when you're a reader, you have like a deal with the higher power that you're going to be giving the best reading and the best honest information that you can give to the people that you're giving it to. It's not like you're actually, you know, like, I'm going to get a reading. I'm going to do readings today for everybody that I know so that I get them to do what I want. You realize how ridiculous that is, right? How paranoid, delusional that is, right? So if you're out there watching and this is pissing you off, you might want to check your meds. Another thing that I see a lot online is I see these readings where they're like, you know, so-and-so, he's coming back to you now. He's going to be with you on this day. Bullshit. You can't tell somebody that. You just can't tell somebody that. You can tell somebody this person is thinking about you. The energy for y'all is available for reconciliation. The energy is available for a reunion or whatever. You can tell people that all day long, but you cannot make the choice. Those people don't know the choice. The cards and the energy, they don't make the choice of whether they're going to come back and talk to you or not. They don't make the choice. They don't lie. They just tell you the energy. Okay? They just tell you the energy. If somebody wants to be with you, they're going to be with you. And if something is meant to be, it's going to be meant to be. But here's the thing. A lot of things can be meant to be, and stupid ass people screw it up because they don't make the right decisions, because they make decisions based on addiction. They make decisions based on fear. They make decisions based on greed. They make decisions based on all kinds of shit that you can't control, that these tarot cards won't tell you about. It's like, okay, it's like, let me think of a parable. Okay, you're making a cake. You're making a cake. You got all these ingredients. Tarot cards tell you what all the ingredients are, right? They don't put like, okay, like if your cake is fucked up, it ain't the recipe's fault. It's not the fault of the ingredients. It's how you put the cake together, right? Just like you could call and order a birthday cake from Sam's Wholesale or some other place, right? You order a birthday cake. You're like, I want tres leches with strawberry, right? You go to pick that cake up. You know that's what you ordered. You know that's what the recipe, you know what the recipe was. Did the person who made the cake make the recipe right, or is your cake going to be good? You don't know. Because you're not them. You don't know what they made. You don't know if they scratched their butt and picked their nose while they were making your cake. You don't know. The cards don't know. They don't know. They can't even lie. They can't tell you anything that's not true. They can only tell you what energies are pulled out whenever the card flops out onto the table. It is what it is. I can interpret it any kind of way. And that's why I pull the books out. That's why I pull the books out, because this card, this One of Cups, upside down right now. Okay, so I can tell you what its surface energy means, but I'm not going to sit here and go through when the reading's already going to be like 20, 30 minutes long for everybody. I'm not going to sit here and read every single aspect of this card or tell you every single aspect of this card in a 20-minute free reading whenever there's 11 other signs waiting for theirs. I'm not going to sit here and go through every single part of this card. I'm going to tell you what the surface energy means and how it relates to the other cards. And if you want an in-depth reading like that, where you want to know everything in the cards, then it's not free. You know, it's like I get people that the truth about tarot cards is there's a lot of people who don't understand really anything about them. They're just here listening and hoping that they hear what they want to hear. And if they don't, they get pissed. And if they do, they're like, oh my God, it's so great. And then they hit you up and they're, you know, I would really enjoy a free reading. Well, I would really enjoy taking my car down to the car wash and having a free detail. Let that sink in for a second. Because if you want me to sit down and take 45 minutes to an hour of my time to go in depth with you and read every card and answer every question and sit here face to face with you and do this reading, I'm not giving away my time. Really? Really? Who else does that? Because if there's somebody who's out there and all day long, they're sitting there 24/7 just giving free readings to everybody, nice, in-depth, whatever, then you need to go be watching their channel. But you know what? Chances are they just monetize the shit out of it, and they're only telling you what you want to hear. They're giving you some sugar-coated turds and sending you on a California volcano vacation. That's what's happening. If you want to be real, you got to get real. And if you want to get real, you got to get ready to be real. And it's like tarot cards, the truth about tarot cards, they wouldn't have been around for thousands of years if they weren't real. If these energies weren't, if you weren't able to use this system to tap into the energies that are out there, you know, it's like I could just give a tarot reading, and the energies that you see in the reading, especially if you're doing one personally for someone. Like, for example, if it's a personal reading, okay, say you want to know if you're compatible with somebody or whatever, it's a personal reading. The best way to do that is to say this person and this person. Don't say, is there a future for somebody with me who has brown hair and blue eyes? Or is there a future for somebody with me? Or is there a future between me and this person? You know, blah, blah, blah. It's only going to show you the energies as what is right now. I mean, so like if you're sitting here going, oh, am I going to be able to hook up with Ryan Reynolds one day? Can I see if I would be compatible with Ryan Reynolds? Can I see if I'm going to ever be go like, oh, here was a good one, a Channing Tatum fan. Am I ever going to meet Channing Tatum? Really? Is that what you really want to look at? Like, am I going to meet Channing Tatum ever? How about if you want to meet Channing Tatum, go to his next meet and greet. Why pay me $40 to do a reading if you want to know if you're ever going to meet Channing Tatum? Sure, if you go to a meet and greet. But you think he's just going to fall out of the sky in your backyard? I'm going to do this reading today, and I'm going to say, oh my gosh, yes, Channing Tatum really wants to be with you. He wants to hook up right now. He's knocking on your door. Go to your door right now. He's there. Really? It's like it's to the point where, and I've seen other tarot readers. I've seen like Tyler from Tyler's Tarot. He's like my hero. I've seen him really get mad at people and tell people off. I'm not going to tell people off. I'm not going to be like that. But what I am going to do is, I'm not like Tyler. I don't have hundreds of thousands of followers and, and stuff like that. I'm not going to just like crank out with that kind of stuff on somebody. I might. But the point in all of it is, in the truth about tarot, it's not predictive. It's just not. It can't be. You can't predict human behavior. No matter what is right, no matter what is true, you cannot change what people do. You cannot affect it. They're going to make those decisions. Whatever happens, they will. You can't change, like you guys got to realize, like, every day I'm doing, I don't even know how many readings every day. Okay. I mean, just think, just on the days whenever I do the readings for all the signs, I'm doing 14 readings right then, because I'm doing, or I'm sorry, 13? No, 14, because I do the energy for the day, and then I do the 12 signs, and then the collective. So, like, by that time, I've done 14 readings already by that time. And then I have people come to me for personal readings, or for specifics or whatever. And so I've already seen all the signs. I've already seen what their energy is for the day. I've already seen the elemental energies for the day. So when they're asking me to read something for them, and it comes up, it's not like it's the first time I've seen that energy that day. It's not like it's the first time I've seen what's going on, or that I haven't been for however long seeing the energy progress from day to day in each one of these signs. It's not like I don't freaking know. Whenever I see something and I lay it down, you lay it down and it's Libra, or you lay it down and it's Scorpio, or it's whoever, and you're asking me about a Scorpio person, I already know what the energies are for Scorpio that day. I did the damn reading 20 minutes ago. So when you're asking me what's going on with this person and I'm telling you this stuff, don't look at me stupid like I'm making it up. I just got through doing the damn reading. If I wasn't somebody who did readings, you wouldn't be talking to me. That's like, are you going to go and be like, I got to go to the doctor today. I need to have this wart cut off or whatever. And so you go and somebody's going in, you look at the doctor and the doctor's like, oh, that looks like a seed wart. Oh yeah, well, maybe you just don't like me and you want me to have a seed wart. Really? You got to stop that stuff, or you got to watch a different reader. The emails and stuff about, are you mad at me, or did you just say this because, or whatever the situation is, really, because tarot cards, the truth about tarot is that they don't lie. They don't. If you ask them a question and they can't lie, they don't know you. They don't know you. These cards aren't sitting here going, hey, you, Queen of Cups, go over there and tell so-and-so to jump out, because I'm reading for Bob today, and she's reading for Bob right now. I fucking hate that guy. Go tell him to put out the death card. That's not what's going on inside this tarot deck. They don't fucking know you, man. They don't know you. They're not jumping out because of you. They're not trying to make you think any kind of thing. And whenever I pull a card out and I look at it and I open one of these books and it's got the same picture, the book has been the same book for ever and ever, decades upon decades. This card has been the same freaking card, meaning the same freaking thing for 1,000 years. And you're so fucking narcissistic that you think that it's somebody trying to manipulate you personally. Cards don't work like that. They don't. And anybody who tries to tell you, this is going to happen to you in 2 days. Oh, be careful for this energy on this day. It's going to make this person do this to you. It's not. It's just fucking not. If somebody does something to you, they did it to you. They chose it. The cards didn't predict it. The cards didn't make it happen. The energy, them knowing about it, didn't do anything. You know what the energy, what you knowing about the energy does? You knowing about the energy allows you to work with it. That's what these cards are for. That's what tarot's for. It's for you to have the opportunity to be aware, to have the gnosis, the knowledge of what's happening around you, the divine energy that's causing and affecting the different things that are happening to the way people feel and the way they react to things are here. They are showing you. All they're doing is pointing it out. They're just pointing at it. That's all. They are not They're not Nostradamus. I can't do this card reading. And if somebody does a card reading for you and they say, okay, we're going to do this for the whole month of October, this is your sign. This is you. Don't believe it, because guess what? As soon as they do this and they lay them out and they say, oh, here's the energy for blah, blah, blah. And this could happen and this could happen. And you go, oh, holy shit, I didn't know that. And then you go change something. The whole rest of that month that they told you, that's all different now, because you made a decision and you changed something. You changed something. So it's different. I could give you a reading today. You could say, is this person going to call me? Am I going to hear from this person today? Am I going to hear from this person today? And then I say, no, you're not going to hear from it. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like they plan to call you. The energy's not there for them to want to be spurred on to call you. I don't know. And then so you turn around and text them. Hey, we really need to talk. Can you call me? And then they call you. The reading wasn't wrong. If you hadn't texted them, they didn't have any motivation to call you. You made the motivation. You made the choice. You changed the readings. And then the next day, whenever you go, did I ever talk to that person? Well, yeah, you did. Genius, you did. Don't blame the freaking cards, and don't blame the reader, because it's like shooting the messenger. And if you don't like what it says, change it. If you don't like the energy and you don't like it, fight it. That's what I tell you all the time, right? I say fight it or ride it. Ride the energy out, use it for your own benefit, or fight it. Either way, you have to make a decision, and the decision ultimately is your decision, just like everything else. Hey, what's up? Just like everything else in your life, the decision is ultimately yours. It doesn't matter what this card says. It doesn't matter what this card says. It doesn't matter what I say when I read it. The decision is yours. If you don't like my reading, don't take my advice. See how that works out for you. If you do like the reading and you have questions about it, or you don't like what you hear, but you like the reading and you're like, yeah, that's probably true, then you can change that. That's why I'm telling you. It's like if you go to the doctor and they're like, you got lung cancer or whatever, it's your choice to go buy a pack on your way home. Right? The doctor's not telling you got lung cancer because he don't fucking like you. The doctor's not telling you you got lung cancer because he's telling you got lung cancer because you smoked 4 packs a day since you were 12. Do you understand? I don't know how else to explain it, but I hope this helps. And I'm gonna come back, I guess, probably in about 10 or 15 minutes. I'm gonna come back and do the daily energy reading for everybody. So I just wanted to let you guys in on that. I've just been frustrated because I've been doing these readings now, and I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've had 7 people contact me or bitch at me. 5 people who are Aquarius, 2 people who were Leo, 1 person who was Libra, and 1 person who was Gemini, who have complained about their reading. Hey, guess what? The air sign energy, I don't know if you noticed, guys, but Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius are all air signs. And if you look at the air sign energy, they're all experiencing similar shit. No, that's just me, man. That's just Shea. Shea don't like air signs, even though she's married to one, and 2 of her sons are one, and her brother's one. Shea doesn't like air signs. She's just being a dick to air signs. No, that's what the freaking energy is right now. And I'm not going to lie to you and sugarcoat it to get views or likes or to appease anyone. It's bullshit. That's not how Shea works. Shea has an agreement with God to tell the truth. So if you don't like the truth and you don't want the reading, or they don't resonate with you, bullshit. They resonate with you. If this energy is out here and it's in your sign, you're feeling it. You either know somebody, or it's you and you're in denial, or somebody did it to you. The energy is there, you know it. And if it's not you that it's talking about, then it's telling you about it so you can go and help somebody else that you know who it's happening to. So don't sit here and say, don't blame the cards and don't blame me. And if you don't want somebody who's going to tell you the truth, then you need to just go to a different reader. Stop watching my show. If you don't want to be told the truth, don't watch the Shea show. Don't watch the Shea show, because that's my job. If you don't want to hear the truth, don't watch the Shea show. So anyways, guys, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. And Kat, really appreciate you always being here. Thanks. And I'm going to post this up on YouTube real quick so that we can have the Truth About Tarot out. And then I'll be right back with the daily energy readings for today. Okay? See you soon. Bye.